Good morning. It's a little bit before 7 a.m. and I have a job interview today and I'm feeling a little bit anxious about it, not gonna lie. So I'm just gonna take you through the process of getting ready with me, picking an outfit and making myself feel better. First, we're gonna go for a run. Hi. Hi, you like shoes? I started running recently. I downloaded the Couch to 5K app because I'm not a runner. And I'm in the middle of attempting to run a 5K, or training to run a 5K, should you say it. And I have to say, it's helped immensely with my anxiety, especially on a day like today when I'm just like nervous and all over the place. After this run, I'll feel a lot more grounded and a lot more centered. So I've been really loving it. Run is done. Can you tell by how red my face is? That's hard. It's extra humid and hot today. And I have to admit, almost didn't make it, but I made it. Now let's go back home and stretch, take out the pooch, and keep going with our day.
When my skin is this dirty from sweat and Brooklyn grime, I like to cleanse it extra well. I've been using the MixEasy face cleanser and the Duvolle Radiance spin brush. This brush is great at exfoliating and unclogging pores, and it's a whole different level of clean in the areas where my pores tend to get really congested. But my favorite way to use this brush has actually been as a body exfoliator, which I frankly think we should all be doing more often. As part of this sponsorship, Duvolle is offering you a 70% discount using the code Fernanda70. This is a fantastic deal on one of those tools that tend to be a big investment. After I get out of the shower, I lock in the moisture with a face cream. I'm currently using the MixEasy face cream, which has worked particularly well for my skin because you can customize the ingredients based on your skin type and your skin goals. I, for example, have very dry skin and I'm working on reducing a little bit of hyperpigmentation, so it was a great way to add those benefits to my face cream. I also have very sensitive skin and I loved that I was able to choose a fragrance-free formula. Plus, this moisturizer, I really don't feel like I have to reapply throughout the day. My skin feels hydrated all day. I'll leave you the link to both products in the description box below, and you can use the code Fernanda for 15% off your MixEasy order. After my skin is prepped, I do my hair. I'm blow drying the moisture from the shower and then curling some of the pieces to give it a little bit more shape. All right, so hair is done. I like doing my hair before my makeup so that in case I get sweaty and gross, I don't ruin my makeup. So one thing I haven't told you is that this interview is entirely online. It's not via Zoom, but like a portal that is very similar. So essentially all the interviewer is going to see is this. And whenever I'm interviewing for anything on camera, the focus really needs to be on me. So I am going to build my makeup and pick my jewelry and my neckline and all of these things based on the only thing that the interviewer is going to see, which is this much of me. When you're on camera, you can't skip eyeliner because like the definition of your eyes really makes a difference if you're wearing eyeliner. So I'm gonna put on a little bit on my lash line and just smudge it. I'm pretty anxious about this job interview because I have actually never had a real job. Like, not that working in the film industry is not a real job, but it doesn't hire and function the same way that most other industries. So I've never gone through an interview process that is as intense as this one. This one is actually the final interview and I've had, I think, 3 so far. And they're hard. Like, some of the questions that they ask me, they're called behavioral interview questions. And they're basically meant to get at your character a little bit more. It just doesn't feel like it's like a getting to know you. It feels like I'm trying to like get you to answer something specific. We'll see, I need to calm down and put on some mascara. So that is going to be it for makeup. I am going to be adding lipstick in a minute because lipstick is one of those things where you can add a little bit of color and it immediately brings your image all together. But I am not going to put on lipstick until I have my outfit on and I can really see which color complements it best and doesn't compete with it. So for now, this is the look. I'm gonna show you the outfit options that I had. Essentially, we are conditioned as people to associate decoration with authority. If you think about military attire, if you think about the Girl Scouts even, like all of the badges, the more badges you have, the more authority you have, or the more legitimacy you have. So I'm going to be adding some of those items with textures and jewelry. But the very first piece is going to be picking an outfit. This would be the simplest piece. It's just like a dress. It's a good color and it would be like just wear it and go. I don't know why, but I'm feeling a little insecure about having my shoulders uncovered. So as much as this would be a good option, I think I'm gonna pass on it just because, I don't know, I wanna feel a little bit more covered up. The problem is that it's 82 degrees today and climbing, so it's gonna be ridiculously hot. So my options are a silk blouse with a pattern with the purple culottes that you've already seen, but even looking at it right now on the monitor, I feel like it's a little too busy, or this dress. And even looking at it right now, I think this is the one to go. It is a pretty long dress. It's midi, so it goes all the way down my calf. It has a little bit of cinched in waist, and it has long sleeves, but it has a little bit of an elastic at the wrist. The neckline is actually meant to be tied like this. This is how the dress is meant to be originally. So I think that's kind of nice. I don't know how I feel about this slit. I feel like it's going to be a little bit distracting. The other thing that I can do is untie it, and I'm gonna tuck it inside, and I'm essentially making a V neckline. I forgot to say, this company's pretty casual. It's entirely remote and everybody essentially just works in sweatshirts, but I like to dress up even for casual interviews just because it shows respect to the company, I think. So I don't have to wear a blazer or anything like that, but just looking nice is definitely a requirement. Maybe I would do silver hoops instead so that I can bring the attention higher up towards my face, and perhaps do change the neckline. This would be the frame. Not bad. Alternatively, I do think I like this better. I think that silver's looking a lot nicer. So now that we're dressed, this is the frame that the person is going to see, which I feel like is a pretty good frame. But the only thing I'm missing is a little bit of lipstick. Right now my lips are entirely nude, and I do want to add a little bit of a pop of color without it being distracting. So I'm going to try a couple different ones, and then you can let me know what you think. I have this darker berry one, which is actually a complement of green, so I think this could work. And I also have this one that Married Beauty just sent me, which is beautiful. It's just a tinted lip oil. It's a lot more natural, but I think it might work as well. My gut says wear the other one, the berry color, and just tone down the intensity a little bit, because as much as I like this, it is slightly warmer and I feel like it's clashing with the color of my nail polish and the color of my dress. I actually think that the berry one, which is more of a cool undertone, is looking better overall, and it's looking more harmonious. In fact, you can see it like in my skin a little bit. I feel like this is picking up all other redness that it shouldn't be. And like part of the reason why I take time to do this is because I'm a huge believer that when you look good, you feel good, and then you do good. So this is why I think taking time for yourself is so important. Wish me luck. I am going to go review my interview questions and make sure that I am in the right headspace for this interview. So if you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up and wish me tons of good vibes coming my way. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and for MixEasy and Duvolle for sponsoring today's video. And I will see you next Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern.